want you to look at the mind and that paragraph. Look at your mind and your paradigm. So as I go into this, like I said earlier, don't get caught up in the dynamic of the size of this program. Mentally, really think about you and your business. Because what I'm going to show you is something very simple. But in 55 years of studying this seriously, this is the most powerful idea I've ever learned. You and I think in pictures. We think in pictures. There was a doctor in San Antonio, Texas in 1934. That was the year I arrived because he was doing this for me. He was very involved in the healing arts and in holistic health. He stated the mind is an activity, it's not a thing. No one has ever seen the mind. In order to gain clarity and eliminate confusion, he said, I will create an image that we can work with. Now, here's the point. When you get talking about the mind, you don't have a picture. If I asked you to think of your car like that, you get a picture. Think of your car. Think of it. What color is your car? See? You got a picture in your mind, haven't you? Think of your refrigerator. What color is it? Picture in your mind, isn't it? Think of your front door, and you got a picture in your mind. Think of your mind. No picture. Listen, that's where the problem is. Do you know what most people, they see the brain. The brain's not the mind any more than your fingernail is. Your brain is part of your body. Your brain is an electronic switching station. Your brain is the most phenomenal electrical switching station that's ever been designed. And no one knows how to duplicate it. When you think, you activate brain cells. The brain doesn't think. You think with the brain. There's a big difference. It's reported we've got Albert Einstein's brain in a jar somewhere in New Jersey, but it's not doing anybody any good because Albert's not with it. You see? When you think, you activate brain cells. When you activate the brain cells, you change the vibratory rate of your body. Your body's an instrument. Your body's a mass of molecules and a very high speed of vibration. For me to raise my arm up and down, I had to activate brain cells. The brain is the electronic switching station. When a person has a stroke, the blood stops going to a part of the brain. And the brain is the greediest part of the body when it comes to blood. And because the blood stops going, the brain cells are dead, and the arm just hangs loose. Why? The electronic component to move the arm is not working. You know what we found? We can educate other cells to do what the damaged cells could no longer do, and now you're seeing people gain the use of their arm back again. That's called patterning. Now, like I said, this is the most valuable idea I've ever learned. Fleet said, if there's a problem in the body, it exists in the mind. I could paraphrase that. If there's a problem in your organization, it's in your mind. If you're going to change the organizations, you've got to change your way of looking at it. Let that represent you. That's your mind and your body. That's the conscious mind, the subconscious, and the body. Now, without question, this is the most valuable idea I have ever learned. Because when I look at you, that's how I see you. I see the top half of your head as your conscious mind. That's where your intellect is. And that's what you're communicating with. Hooked up to the conscious mind, you have your sensory factors. You can hear, see, smell, taste, and touch. And your sensory factors are hooked up to your conscious mind to help you correspond and communicate with your outside world. Do you know what our problem is? We live through them. We let the outside world control what's going on. We've got to stop that. We want to use the sensory factors to look and see what we have been doing and then work at changing it inside. But we don't let the outside control us. Now let's go and look at this. I found this on the internet. I love it. The most powerful paradigm shifting tool on earth is the human soul on fire. When we wake up, when we start to see ourselves the right way, wow, there's no slowing us down. It just keeps getting better. Now, let this drawing represent you. You've got your conscious, your subconscious, and your body. Your conscious mind is your thinking mind. That's a part of you that can